It seems likely the Sphinx was built by one of the pharaohs that built these pyramids. There's Khufu, builder of the Great Pyramid with unparalleled power and ambition. And there's his son, Khafre, whose pyramid stands close by. But there's also another family member in the frame. Khufu had an older son who came to the throne before Khafre. His name was Djedefre. For many years, experts ruled out Djedefre as the creator of the Sphinx because he was thought to have been an outcast from the family. Rumor had it Djedefre murdered his older brother, Kawab, to seize the throne, and the murder caused a rift in the family. As an outcast, he surely could not have been responsible for building the Great Sphinx. But back on the Giza Plateau, an extraordinary discovery has turned the rumor on its head. This is the solar boat of Khufu, one of the oldest and best preserved ships from antiquity. And Egyptologist Salima Ikram has a theory. This boat puts Khufu's son Djedefre right back in the frame as the possible builder of the Great Sphinx.
Khufu's boat is one of the most astonishing artifacts ever found in Egypt. To imagine that this had been used by Khufu actually during his lifetime, you see it now in all of its splendor, but in fact it was found in thousands of little pieces in a pit next to his pyramid. And Khufu actually used it during his lifetime. He probably sat there and had lots of people row him about. And then, upon his death, they took it apart and brought all the pieces up high to the Giza Plateau and buried it here with him.
To the ancient Egyptians, funerary offerings like this were of crucial importance. They believed that when the pharaoh died, he needed a boat to transport him to the afterlife and ensure Egypt's continued existence.
The Egyptians believed that during the course of the day, the sun traveled across the sky with the king in it. At night, it would go through sort of a dark space which would illuminate, fighting off all kinds of demons and beasties that wanted to eat it up. And therefore, the day could rise again, and so you have this continuous cycle. So this boat was absolutely crucial because with it, he was making sure that the sun rose and set and that the cosmos continued and that Egypt survived.
So was this magnificent boat offering the work of Khufu himself? Salima Ikram ventures into the pit where the boat was found in search of clues as to who placed it there. And she's not disappointed.
We had always assumed that Khufu had this boat pit built for himself. What's terribly exciting here in this Khufu's boat pit is that you have the name of his son, Djedefre, in a cartouche there and another one there. So this means that Khufu didn't build this. This was actually constructed by King Djedefre for his father Khufu. And so this really changes how we think of Djedefre's legitimacy.
Here is the proof that Djedefre was close to his father Khufu and played a leading role in his father's funeral at Giza. Far from being a black sheep, Djedefre is starting to look like a doting son. By honoring Khufu in this lavish show of extravagance, Djedefre not only showed his loyalty, but also strengthened his grip on power.